Top of the morning to you, everyone. This is Total War Titan. Thank you for stopping by today. And today I have got something special lined up for you, as it is St. Patrick's Day. And oh boy, I'm looking forward to this one. Alright? Some of you may recognize this settlement. It's not any of the preset or main ones, or big ones. But just like all Thrones of Britannia fortified settlements, it is unique in its own special way. I am really looking forward to this particular fight, because today we have Dyflin lined up against Ireland in a much larger scale matchup of what was originally my first ever Thrones of Britannia YouTube video. Now, to save time, I am not going to be going over the unit comparisons in video. I'm instead going to post them in the description if you ever want to reenact this battle yourself in your own Thrones of Britannia fight. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright? I hope you like this. This is going to be good. Alright, I now have my Freemen Archers currently lined up on the walls, but notice how my own troops are holding back. This area I don't want to have to defend, because the only choke point is here and it's easily outflanked from either side. Yeah, so we have catapult fire coming in, causing some damage to the wall. I am responding in kind of flaming arrows. I'm trying to set this tower on fire from the start with volleys of flaming arrows, and let's just be honest, they look awesome. Just look at them. Just look at them. Look at them. I want to get this shot. I want them to shoot. Come on. Yep, there they go. There they go. Yeah, that just looks awesome, don't it? Catapult fire coming in. The flaming arrow fire. I'm trying to set that tower alight. And we're focusing all our fire on this tower. We're trying to kill the unit in here, which is some spear guards, some very good spear infantry. As you can see, its tower is beginning to smolder, but due to that metal plating, we're not doing a lot of damage to it. And some of the archers are targeting other towers, but most of them are targeting this tower. I really want to get this tower on fire, because if we can burn it down, we kill a lot of the spear guard unit. Go from 120 to around 60, I think. They're actually destroy the tower. I don't have any catapults, else I'd be ordering my catapults to target too. Their own catapults are targeting the walls, and the archers on top of the walls trying to protect their towers. And those catapults might actually be directly responsible for the reason my archers don't light the tower on fire. Yep. Very successful hit from the artillery there. Taking out a few guys on both units. Unfortunately, the morale damage is spread across both units. And this wall isn't looking too good. Yeah, I probably should be pulling back soon, even if that wall doesn't get destroyed. And yep, there we go, I'm pulling back. Pulling all of my skirmishers back behind the walls. They've bought enough time, tried to light this tower on fire. They probably could have better off spreading their fire, targeting the infantry behind them, but oh well. They still have plenty of ammo, and especially in the case of the javelins who are in front of the gate. So they've gone behind the spears, and now shield wall is being quickly reformed. Oh, they're kind of glitching. There they go. Now they're lying down. Not lying, kneeling. Yep. So the towers, the first tower is coming up, still smoldering. Kind of hesitating a little bit. Spear guard inside wondering what's going on. All three of those targets are spear guard, and we have some Eastman Huscarls on the other two. Actually a really good choice. Protects the Huscarls from the archer fire, because they don't have really good archer fire, but those things are killer in melee. So very good choice to have is Huscarls in the siege towers, and some Eastman Hirdmen are on the battery ram. Yep, so they're moving up their towers. They're getting ready to line up. This is a shot I love to include in my siege battle videos. Yep, there they go. Over the wall. Spear guard is up and over the walls. We have two other spear guard units unloading.
The enemy is at the walls!
And here come the Huscarls. So yeah, as usual I'm letting them take the walls, but it's easier to defend the streets than the walls. Walls are good for archers. in this game, unlike real life, it's easy to defend the streets and the walls. So the spears are out. They are under some archer fire. Now some Huscarls are coming out. I believe they're just trying to pour as many troops as they can. Yep, and now here they are, and they're using their troops. Some of them are beginning to engage. Never mind. Turn back to the javelin fire, although they attack the wheels for the farm. So they had the Huscarls unloading. This is the reason I didn't want to hold just one of these two large open areas. Alright, and that is the wall here is still standing. They have a siege tower right there and the battering ram. Alright, so they've unloaded here. They would have flanked this position instantly. I'm waiting to destroy this arrow tower. It's not going to last very long. I'm waiting to send in my Wolf Hounds, because sending them into the back of the shield wall isn't the best way to use them. They'll eventually work their way through, but it's not very fast. Yep, so we have the gatehouse here, the battering ram with its iron ram's head to knock down the gate. No troops in this general area, they're safe. My own nearest troops are up here in the shield wall. Wood spears backed up by some swordsmen.
Our gates are utterly destroyed!
Yep, so there goes the gate. They have engaged this shield wall over here, and so far they're not doing a very good job holding. The spear guard is making mincemeat of this unit. So yeah, I might choose to pull those wood spears back. Yep, they have begun to engage this wood spear unit. This wood spear unit has backup in the form of an Airig Swordmen unit. We have some spear guard over here, along with some Huscarls. Over here, these Huscarls have charged this barricade instantly. I've pulled my javelin off of it. Archer fire is causing some damage. They're attacking it now. With those axes of theirs, it's going to be gone in no time. Yep. That's done.
The tower has been destroyed. Our warriors
have
lost the will to fight.
Behind them. Yep, as I said, that unit over here the unit broke rather quickly. That's not surprising. These guys are very full armor. They're more guerrilla troops. They have the ability to deploy outside of the spear zone. Oh, some spear guard made it through the most of the spear guard is being held by this unit of swordsmen. Very good unit of swordsmen. Yep, I have my Wolf Hounds over here, and they're sending some Huscarls to deal with it, so I'm going to go ahead and release the Hounds. I got them behind getting line, which is good. Alright, I'm hoping to hit them in the rear of any of them as they attack that formation. They chose not to attack the formation, instead attacking the warlock. So it's kind of, so they got their end of action, and they're doing their job. I got it. Not the best fighters, but they're fast and they're good. They're ideally used in hitting the enemy in the head. But this Huscarl unit is doing a pretty good job of cleaning them up. Yeah, that was a waste of Wolf Hounds. Oh well. We have some more, we have some Eastman Champions getting into this melee, kind of coming in piecemeal through this almost burnt down siege tower.
This is shameful!
Over here, the oil is causing some morale issues. This is like an ideal target for the oil of this gatehouse. It has murder holes in the gatehouse. It'll just drop oil on those large blob of enemy troops. We'll see if it'll do it over here. They'll get through. I don't know. Oh, it's held by Dyflin. Never mind. That's not going to drop it. Yeah, so they're sending a large number of troops through that gate. It's a lot faster than the siege towers. Which means this fight's going to be a lot less difficult than this one over here. They're even sending some horsemen through that gate.
Our men have rallied!
I don't know how useful they're going to be in this situation. I do have some foreign warriors outside the shield wall here. Kind of looking for an opportunity to kind of get some flanking action. We are breaking some of their troops, and done a good job of defeating them. We have a big old melee here. I have sent in some Kern Axemen, and back up the swordsmen. Holding this large amount of enemy troops back. Here there's not a lot of action. There's a few Dyflin forces, and the war dogs have been released. They're everywhere. But for the most part, the action there is for the time being. The war dogs just roaming rampant. Although once you release the dogs, you still can get exercise with a small degree of control on those berserkers. Alright.
Our general is under attack!
General is under attack. Oh, he's just being shot at by skirmishers. I'm going to pull him back out of range. I still have a decent amount of reserves in the form of some Kern Axemen in addition to my skirmishers. Now the Kern Axemen are going to go in and back up this fight, because they did do a cav charge here. Alright, it kind of got blunted by the shield wall that these guys are in, even though it's not actually a shield wall, and the friendly troops. But it's still doing some damage, so just sending them. Over here is still a very large blob. I am dispersing this shield wall in an effort to reform.
Our men have rallied!
This is a very large blob in this area, and if I could break through one of these flanks, I might choose to push on this one, although I'm worried about troops from this tower causing issues, but they seem to be stacking up into this fight. Now, if I can break through one of these flanks, I can break through the whole thing. We have some foreign warriors and catapult crew refusing to engage each other because they're busy trying to get this archer tower taken out. So the foreign warriors are going to go ahead and charge them. Let's see how effective it is. Not very. It's a big old charge. Big old melee still going on over here. Ground troops, well, they're not in a shield wall formation yet.
The men have been routed. They're leaving the field.
Yeah, so I'm beginning to push. I have my swordsmen and spears targeting this flank. Alright, their flank is vulnerable because they're all busy unloading all these troops. I have more wood spears coming in, and of course, here come the doggies. Yeah, this is what I meant. You can't exercise some control over them after they are released, especially if they're just wandering around. So they're just kind of coming in piecemeal, attacking these Vikings, just like, look at these guys, look at them. Ah, sorry. Where are they? There they are. Yeah, they're in the melee along with their friends, distracting them, cut them up. There's the mine standard there. Looking awesome. We have a unit of, what is that? Skirmishers. Okay. Eastman Javilinmen trying to get in a good spot to fight. They're out of ammo. Over here we have a small unit of forces attacking the shield wall. I've broken the wood spears from the shield wall to hit these guys in the rear. That's just some Spear Hirdmen and some Levy Javilinmen. And some Huscarls. Huscarls are what's worrying. I am sending in some swordsmen. I have relocated some of my reserves to other locations. They are pushing pretty mildly on this flank. This unit of Airig Swordmen having left the shield wall and kind of providing a little bit of a shield over here, kind of extending it, pushing outside of our own defensive position so that we have a fallback point. They're pushing pretty hard on this one, so am I. I have all these troops, and my general's rally bonus is giving the morale bonus. They are beginning to burn down some of my settlements, so that's not good for morale. Pushing pretty hard. We are beginning, ever so slowly, to break through. We have some routing spear guard. They've committed everything they have so far. Everything. Even the catapult crew. I have small numbers of reserves, but I still have reserves. Including my Gallowglasses and some Kern Axemen. Nope, never mind. My Gallowglasses are going into the fight. Alright, so we're going in, and those long hammers, long two-handed axes are going to make quick work of enemy shields. I have my skirmishers over here and some Freemen Archers. Wood Kerns. Wood spears over there. Pretty fierce fight against some Eastman Champion and some Cav. Eastman Horsemen. Next to the bird and goldies. Look at that, look at that. It's just an inferno next to this melee. These guys probably over here can feel the heat.
The men have been routed.
Especially with those
they are leaving the field.
chainmail jackets. Yeah, two factions. One of actually Irish, the other claims to be Irish, but really fighting, having at each other for control of Ireland.
Our settlement is burning!
Yep, buildings are beginning to burn completely down. We have a depleted unit of Spear Guard trying to go back into the melee, put more weight on it, but that's a very large block. If they had the Catapults, that would be my target. I mean, that should be their target, but they don't have a target. They don't have the Catapults. And they have more troops still. Alright, another surge. Trying to push through and break that flank. Over here, we are still beginning to break through. Pushing more pressure. They only have 4 units. At least one of those is a skirmisher unit. Yeah, one of those is a skirmisher unit that's out of ammo. The other are actual professional melee troops. So it's going to be a long fight over here, but it's not going to be over yet. It's not going to be all that indecisive. That's a decisive fight. Over here we have a flanking charge. Yeah, I broke this shield wall up to kind of provide some support for this flank, because it was pretty under attack. But hopefully the troops that are still there will hold long enough, because we have enveloped, well, not enveloped, but pretty much very much whittled down this unit of Spear Hirdmen. We actually have decent number of kills, 81. They're down to 26 and they're wavering. Whereas the wood spears over here have less kills, like so they broke the unit, and they're going to begin moving around to flank this massive block. I do have some Eastman Huscarls charging a wedge formation and some cabs, but these wood spears should be help.
They flee before our might!
My own spears are going to go into the rear of this block, although that's not going to be good because they're going to hit these guys. But then again, these guys are going to counterflank them. Except for what troops I send after this cab unit. I'm sending in some... I grabbed what I could click. I sent swordsmen. I should have sent spears in that block, but the swords are in the action. And it's a small unit of the cab. They're already wavering. So they're outnumbered pretty bad. 144 to 36. Yep, over here we're still pushing hard. Over here we are all about to break through. We only have 1 unit of swordsmen left to deal with. And we're just pouring around their flank. I do have their generals units, some Royal Huscarls, kind of protecting that flank, because they've already been outflanked once. They don't need to be completely enveloped. The worst thing that can happen to them is cut off from the gate. They're already almost cut off from their siege towers. Yep, so we broke that last thing. Let's see how long the general can hold.
Brace for enemy charge!
Yep, so there they go. They're charging. They're charging. They're charging the general. Yep. Pretty fierce melee with the Huscarls versus Huscarls versus the swords and spears. Yep, over here things are beginning to wind down. We have another unit of swordsmen coming around to do even further enflankment. I don't know if that's an actual word. Without flanking any further, we are beginning to break through here. We are retreating.
The enemy general is dead!
We have slain the enemy general. That's going to be a major blow to their cause. Because they're already so hard pressed. The fact that the general is dead and retreating is going to be a massive problem. Yeah. So as I said that, chain rout occurs with massive numbers of troops pulling out. Now it's not going to be their battle something not yet, but if we have a charge, this might just the chain rout that we need. That massive blob of troops over there is completely still. We have 5 units of troops in this blob, almost completely surrounded. Definitely major inroads. The mortar fire, almost completely surrounded and very heavily pressed.
Our men have turned tail and run! The cowards!
And a tactical map. Let's see what's going on here. I only just discovered this feature. Alright, so yeah. We have these units in blobs, very concentrated, and almost entirely surrounded, so yeah.
The battle is turning in our favor!
Oh, is it? 2,000? I could not tell. Yeah, we only have 700 guys left, and most of those guys are surrounded, and yep, there we go. We have a chain route there, a small chain route.
See, they flee before our might.
I like how that guy's just like really upset looking. Oh, they're just super upset that they lost the battle. Super upset. Thank you. Yep, there's more of them breaking. Why these guys are choosing this particular direction to run, I don't know. But they're running, and I don't know how they plan on getting home. Maybe capturing this gate, I don't know. Could units capture when they're routing? I don't know. I've seen cab chargers break troops when they were routing, but I don't know. We have that entire unit breaking, and yet with the flaming arrow volley into that mass just broke as they lit some trees on fire. Shouldn't have lit the trees on fire, but it's not a huge issue. Anyway, I hope you liked today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. I hope you enjoyed our St. Patrick's Day special, and watch as I revisited my first ever Thrones of Britannia YouTube battle. And I really hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, Telewar Titan, out.